all. They've already smoked off Mini. There's a gap in that, which bodyy needs to be careful about. And MBK has already been gooshed down as well. HEAP is now stuck behind that box, and that grenade from Djoko should do some damage, but actually it doesn't do any at all. I'm not entirely sure how HEAP managed to avoid that one. That can be the case sometimes with these grenades in Counter-Strike. Bodyy has taken out Lecro though, and that's a flank dealt with. Smoke can now come in, but that's a nice peek from friberg, taking down Lucky, making it back into a 4 versus 4, and the health of MBK could still be a problem. They're going to jump on everyone now, and this could be a lot of damage coming in. hallzerk will get taken down by Djoko. Nice shots from Djoko. The defuse kit is not picked up though. He'll just about jump on it now, but it looks like forest is going to have this one sealed, and he does. 2 on the round for forest, 2 on the round for friberg, and the 2 OGs of Counter-Strike will already... And they'll re-molly Secret as well. Worried about that position. Dignitas. afroo will get the first frag on the AWP. Lecro to drop first. And now it's time for the entry toward the A site. Straight in toward main. friberg and have forest will get 2 entries, but Djoko will answer straight back. afroo will take down forest in the meantime as well. And the bomb has been dropped on the A site. So flashes coming in. HEAP is creeping out though and will catch off MBK. Can he get a second? No, he can't. The flash in the end did actually work out. Djoko gets that one. Now it's just hallzerk left in a 1 versus 2. Playing around the site right now. And he's actually doing Ring a Rosie. Ring around the Rosie with the... they did the damage in the end to bring DBL PONEY down to just 2 players alive. They're going to commit to a full rush here with quite a lot of utility and pistols. Lecro with a disgusting running shot onto a bodyy. But at the moment, it's an even round. 3 versus 3. Rifles can be picked up for hallzerk and forest, so that's a big deal for them. And now, this is the problem I was talking about. 2 AWPs on the edge of it. He'll fall back to hut and play the time. Now, DBL PONEY are taking this very slowly, and I think it's going to be their downfall in the end. afroo in a 1 versus 2 will tap the bomb, but now I don't think, with time running low, he has much shot in this one. friberg will get taken down, but hallzerk realizes the time has gone, and afroo might go down to the bomb here. It's going to be very close. It'll just be all right. At the end, only click grenade there, just to clear out anyone, maybe, who was close by that door. MBK's pushed up all the way to ramp room, and that's actually will be a frag that catches off HEAP. The smoke, though, should mean hallzerk can get a quick trade, and he will do. The M4 on the T side. Djoko looking for that angle, and there we go. He will find that lurk of friberg. That kind of up close, looking to do some entering, and he might catch Djoko looking the wrong way. He does. Looking for a second duel toward bodyy on top of hut. He'll jump down and somehow win that duel onto forest. That drops the bomb as well. And he can actually retreat into lobby and play time here. And go for a 3 versus 2 retake probably in the end with his team. Lucky can go straight out though. Does a lot of damage to Lecro. And hallzerk's taken afroo in the meantime as well. That puts it all down to bodyy. And they know where he was. He was the first player to get a frag in this situation. And he's still alive in this situation, which is not something you would expect. 1 versus 2 for him. Lecro up close on the low HP. Should get taken down. And now it's a clean clutch up against hallzerk. Both of these players on the angle, but bodyy will be the one to win it out. And that's a big round for DBL PONEY. Sorry about dying to full damage like Djoko did earlier on. And that will be a very comfortable defuse for him. Even dropping that flash, he doesn't have to. Djoko towards top of hut, and he can boost his teammate up, but he might get caught out here. A pinch toward door and main means Djoko can only get one, and bodyy will be found on top hut as well. They were desperate to go for that boost toward the rafters there to possibly send bodyy back toward heaven, but Dignitas have figured this one out very nicely indeed. Forest with a disgusting angle there, catching MBK looking towards Squeaky Door with a nice off angle. Should catch Forest looking the wrong way here. Will do. Look in position, and he should realise that that's the AWP as he hears it fire off. He'll now drop down to save this. M4. I thought we managed to save it. That is obviously a bit more advanced than what I can manage. Lucky's pushed up towards outside on this occasion, catching out Lecro toward outside, but hallzerk with a disgusting trade. Taking down afroo. That is my music here, yeah. I have it in the background as a bodyy just pushes up there, taking out HEAP with some nice aggression in the 4 versus 4, looking for the information. Djoko now playing around the angle, will actually deal with friberg on only the MP9. He's doing a lot of damage with that SMG, one of the most powerful SMGs in the game. And now bodyy can be activated as well. There's one on the spray. Now it's just forest remaining in a 1 versus 3. Should catch Lucky. Oh no, Lucky's playing around the angle, coming up from the ladder very nicely indeed, doing even more damage to forest. And I think he realises 20 seconds on the clock. Can he really do much about this one? He has a smoke, but that's really all he has to play with. And Lucky will deal with him in the end. So DBL PONEY hit straight back. And you can see it still it works out for them either way. Not just one-trick ponies, but here we got to execute straight into the A site. This is what worked for Dignitas earlier, but bodyy again just about manages to get away with one on top of that door. Will take down Lekro. And now I think Dignitas have figured that this is another opportunity for them to make their way toward the A site. But never mind, look what afroo's doing. Eventually, friberg going in for that late trade will still get taken out by afroo. And that's an insane 3k from him. That leaves hallzerk in a 1 versus 2. We'll get the first on the KRIMZ, but does he have any idea that afroo is working all the way around here? He's worked his way in toward hut. He did drop the bomb in the meantime, did afroo, during that clutch. So he has all the information, checking top of hut, and he'd be right to do so. He's got the angle, and that's a great 4k from afroo now on that situation. But again, Dignitas fast toward the A site with just the pistols on. Look at these entries. That go again on the deagle. We'll deal with Djoko. And is there any way back for DBL in this one? A good grenade from MBK will take down that bomb plant. He might be thinking about recovering, or retreating, sorry, off of this one. Forest on the CZ will cheekily catch Lucky on the retreat, but it is actually going to be a save for DBL. And again, pistols are proving to be the way forward for Dignitas, especially in the hands of Forest and Lekro. friberg getting that one. So these days, in the current meta, it really feels like it's almost just as strong. I really wish we could have seen Lekro and Hampus and LIP at the same time. The enemy team would have had to respect their eco as well, though. But I mean, yeah. Aggression toward hut for afroo. Now, just fall back off of that one at the wrong time. But no matter. NBK rushing in to try and help out. And there's the hut aggression. In toward lobby for afroo and Djoko. Hits back with 2 quick fire frags to give them the man advantage. But of course, with NBK going down and only getting a couple of dinks off. Actually, I think he may have dinked both those 2 players with 1 bullet each. Dignitas can get the bomb planted toward B. So many positions that the T's can hold that mean it's an easy opening frag. Single door open by Djoko, trying to distract it, and that will do enough to give Lucky a free one. Heap will get 1, Heap will get 2, looking for another. Now it's just all down to hallzerk and Lucky, but time has already ticked so far down. And I don't think even if he'd taken down hallzerk, Lucky would have had a chance. For DBL, they're putting friberg under a lot of pressure here. He's a defuse kit player, so if he needs to go down, he needs to die in a place that is recoverable, and it will be alright in that position, but this is a very tough retake, you could say, for Dignitas. hallzerk is on the 5-7 with the grenade on the CT pistol, which is not a combination you see too often. In goes that grenade. Will break open one of those doors, I believe. NBK has got a great crossfire. There's one for him. Laying around the site. Lekro will at least catch him out from ramp on the off angle. And there is actually a player on the bomb right now. Can DBL find it? I think they have. But it's still a 2 versus 3. Blackwood will drop down, just get another headshot. Now it's all down to afroo out of nowhere. He'll get himself 1. Just Heap remaining. I think time is now ticking down. Has to go back in for the kit toward double door, but he has no time to do that. He can't even find it. He has to fall back and save his Kevlar to the next round. DBL will even up the game again. Duel on toward Heap, but at the moment just damage is exchanged. How's it with the angle? And that's 1 on the deagle. Looking so accurate. That's a 2nd for him. It's the Prince Stream magic. Lekro pressure toward outside by bodyy, but he's being tagged down, and Lekro will even take him down anyway, despite all the damage, and that's a 3rd on the round for hallzerk. So sharp of opportunity there. And now hallzerk is in the position with this skill. Lots of pressure, though, from DBL all the way toward hell, and hallzerk, after his heroics in the previous round, can't get away with 1. Lekro does, but afroo trades it, and now the Mac 10 at mid-range is a tough one against the deagle. friberg does well to get 1, and there are actually 3 players on the A site here. Bomb will be planted by afroo. And NBK really is the biggest factor here with that Galil and the armor. So there should be no panic here. Time is running low, though. They need to be careful on this one. friberg will get taken out by MBK. afroo will spotty spam down Heap. And that means Forest surely has to fall back. He's the one player without that defuse kit. So in the end, it will be a hit straight back from DBL. Incredible. So often you see this. Forest does manage to save the silenced friberg, the one to be on the XM shotgun this time. And look at that spray from bodyy. That is pretty disgusting. I don't think he knew anything about Lekro being there. But it does get DBL a critical opener. hallzerk defensive on his AUG toward ramp. And will destroy NBK with that. Well, he will come in toward the top of hut. And the smoke's coming in toward main as well. Can friberg get some frags? There's 1. Looking for 2. Can't manage it. The molly will actually be the thing to burn him down in the end. But Forest did manage to swing wide, even on that low HP, catching that frag on the shotgun and can recover to the AK as well. But the problem is, again, DBL have the B site. This time, though, hallzerk has caught Djoko looking the wrong way. Now it's all down to bodyy. Gets the spray on toward hallzerk, but now on the low HP, he's in a situation where grenades should really force him out here. Looking to play with the hole in the door, though. A nice idea. Breaking the hole in the door, trying to make something happen. Get a cheeky frag, fall back. But on such low HP, he would have probably been wall-banged through this corner a bit anyway, so... Dignitas 8 outside smokes will now be coming in for the double pony side, and a peek from Secret will be perfectly timed. Forest can get away with one and fall back as well. Afroo will take Lekro in the meantime, though, as Lekro actually, I think, tried to help out his teammate. Forest now repositioning, looking to click the heads, and that's one, and that is classic Forest. Tapping away lovely on that AK, just advancing up Secret, and friberg will catch that luck of lucky in the end. So, it does look like they're stabilising now. Forest is going to creep in for himself a third on the round. And now just needs to find afroo. He's toward outside. And hallzerk will catch. A lot more T-sided than it used to be. Often 12-3, 13-2s are very common. But it looks like this time they're just going to go for a fast ramp contact. That will deal with HEAP and make him just go 1-for-1. hallzerk looking like he wants to go into that molly to go for a frag, but in the end all he can do is really go in for some wallbangs. But look where Lekro is. His position hasn't been telegraphed at all. Woody will get caught in the back as he advances toward garage. Now afroo is looking for his duel toward outside, but he's pinched between two players here. What a tough situation to find yourself in. Good grenade from Forest as well. Will take Djoko down to 62 in the meantime. Lekro is now coming in just at the right time, and the distraction from hallzerk is enough. They will be able to get the bomb planted, but I would say it could be a tough one to deal with. Forest up close. Actually, will only do one bullet worth of damage to Forest, but Lekro already fast on the flank, looking for 4 on the round, and he'll make it happen. Big 4K for Lekro. Takes Dignitas to 14, and just 2 away from taking map 1. And it's a map 1 that looked quite closely contested for a long periods in this. Afroo lining up his flashes toward outside. Djoko advancing toward the A site. The flashes here are excellent. Forest is absolutely full blind. friberg can at least hit back, and now hallzerk is in on the rotation as well. MK jumping out to deal with friberg actually makes it happen before hallzerk finds it. The right-click smoke will come in for that little one-way, but look at Lekro. Lurking around far to catch. Oh, it's a messy spray, but he will catch afroo in the back, and that will actually cancel the plant from Lucky. That activates hallzerk to push up, and that is perfectly done from Dignitas. That flank from Lekro was the key factor. The swing from bodyy is a nice one, and will find the problem in Lekro himself, but he's left in a 1 versus 2. He still has full HP to work with. Looking to pre-fire hallzerk towards heaven. That's a tasty one tap. And now it's all down to HEAP. He's in toward the rafters right now with just a P250 out. bodyy checking the angle. He sees the feet first. And that side of Lucky there. 2 UMPs though. Oh, never mind. The UMPs are going to work out. MBK catches friberg. Now it's all down to hallzerk coming in from heaven. Should catch one, but he won't manage it. As auto direction decides to be a pain. But there we go. Forest manages to take one, and it will actually be a clean sheet in the end. So soon, some damage has been exchanged, but no frags as of yet. Just HEAP holding the off angle, looking for bodyy to check, and that's bodyy checking with the bomb. Okay, that is an interesting one that I don't expect to see. And Dignitas is just going to pounce on that mistake and eat them all up. Djoko, though, will respond with 2, but that's all he can manage, and I think push. Okay, afroo, he will hear the. hallzerk just jump, spotting near the sandbags here. He's going to be getting caught close up here. Djoko should really jump on the sandbags and take him down, and there we go. 5 versus 3 now. This is all down to HEAP on the A site. Gets himself 1, and now he's toward double stack, where he can at least protect himself for now. There's Molly's coming in, but I don't think he'll be forced off of there for the time being. 35 seconds on the clock, and MBK can get the bomb planted, but look at the aggression from Dignitas. They're going straight through those smokes, trying to make something happen. Looks like Dignitas is still interested in going for it. Smoke is one for the bomb. Forest will tap away nicely onto the head of NBK. But I'd hazard a guess that Lucky, as now he takes down HEAP. Forest was already out of that situation on the low HP, so it makes a lot of sense for him to save this silence M4. I do believe there is a slight chance they'll be able to buy in the next round anyway. Forest can drop his M4, buy one for himself. To stay alive in that situation. Sprayed down by the teammate, and look at the amount of damage that HEAP did to afroo there, but somehow afroo will pick out those tracers and hit straight back. Lekro will get 1, make that 2, great damage as he's... Forest will peek from ramp, and that's a lovely flank. Silence M4, that's the perfect time for that rifle to come into play. And he actually takes down the 2 players who are high HP. Then Letko. Oh, the gun model. The player gun model there of hallzerk getting in the way of him spotting. Letko and friberg off the angle, but now Letko has a very disgusting headshot angle, and it will be used to perfection to deal with afroo. So many bullets being expended here, and hallzerk's in a very tough situation. Surely he's going to have to smoke himself off in that sandwich position. He does. He gets one on the silence M4. Letko can hit straight back onto MBK, but they still know that hallzerk is here, and they'll have a second molly for this situation. It shouldn't get destroyed by the smoke. And that means he is in a situation where he's staying alive for so long. But look at the job he's doing. It activates HEAP to peek with that silence M4. And Djoko can't peek wide because of HEAP's position. And the time is now running low as well. Djoko does a great job to eventually take that gun away. But with only 5 seconds left, he's going to have to smoke himself off in sandbags and save the AK. How on earth hallzerk can manage to survive for so long is beyond. And finally, afroo does have his AWP on the T side to make something happen. But look where HEAP is. He's close up to this smoke, and they're just giving them 3 frags here. Dignitas spread to push them back even further. Lucky has to fall back off a bit on the 50 elf. And in comes Forest from the flank. Lucky, I think, is where that is coming in from the flank. Gets himself 1. You can hear the reload to the right. Spots hallzerk. That activates friberg to swing. And that's 8. Djoko's actually made his way through that smoke, though, without any hesitation, and they'll now face off towards hallzerk on the side. It's a triple peek, basically, that hallzerk has to deal with. So impossible for him to do anything there. And now the B site is going to get absolutely laden with utility. Letko has a great grenade, though. Should deal with Lucky. It does. Can bounce an incendiary off the side and possibly force MBK away from Gen. But MBK is still hiding here. afroo can at least get 1, and there's MBK getting activated. Looking to do more. afroo will help out as well. Now it's just down to HEAP in a 1 versus 4. Gets the first, but so much damage has been done to him. I feel like he'll have to fall back, and even when he does fall back, we have bodyy in on. The one already takes the close left spot. Of course, that can be a position that is very often. Oh, if Lucky just swings wide, he gets the frag, but no matter. Catches him anyway. Letko, I think, not aware that that smoke would have had a significant gap in it. But look at the lineup friberg has in middle. Well, Pony would have been feeling that one. They would have been feeling the opportunity, and look at where HEAP is. They can have no idea that he's also in on the flank. It's just poor old Lucky remaining. Looking for his weapon toward HEAP, and it's a tough one. He's got 1 bullet left in the clip. Lucky, my friend. You need to hit a 1 tap, and he'll actually do it with the 1 bullet left. friberg has a disgusting off angle as well, and there it is. Quick fire headshot for him, and that is a... bodyy has the angle just above that smoke, and I think HEAP will walk into it. That's another open down comfortably. And barring any ridiculous retake from the CTs, I would say this is a 3/4 close up. The T-side CZ again being put into action. They'll check the angle, but Letko is here to help. Unfortunately, he can't save his teammate in time. But Letko will get a 3-man spray down on the exit. And now friberg can pick aggressively and should be able to take down afroo. And that is fantastic damage from the side of Dignitas. Don't have any risk of going down to the bomb plant, so ignore banana on Inferno. It's probably the most commonly grenaded position in the game right now. I'm talking about commonly grenaded positions. Letpro has forced Lucky out of that default spot on B with the damage from a teammate helping out on that one. B's coming in toward middle. Will it catch friberg? It does, just as he shifts back toward the window. And there are still 2 players in middle, though, for Dignitas. Will DBL PONEY expect this in the slightest? Well, now they do. Djoko destroys Forest. And now the molly can come in towards CT to stop HEAP from rotating round. That leaves it all down to Letko on the B site. And Djoko is having himself around here. 3 headshots coming in. HEAP trying to jump up on top of the railing there to try and at least get some sort of progress back into the recipe. Now hallzerk is going in looking for information. A flash wall blinding up a little bit, but a lot of damage done to afroo means he can get the wallbang frag off onto him, and they have defuse kits for this. Djoko is going to be low, should find hallzerk, who is really low, and that's all down to HEAP, and eventually they do recover it. Dignitas committing the deagle. Forest playing with that deagle. We all know what he can do with that one. Doing a lot of damage, and HEAP will help out with friberg on toward bodyy, but they're not expecting MBK to creep up the ladder and get himself that frag off on toward Forest. Guns can be recovered, though, for Dignitas. HEAP will recover that AK. In position with the AWP, and on that glass cannon, hold off the trigger. CT's taken for DBL PONEY. MBK will make noise jumping off the pillar. friberg will get one on his deagle though, and that's the key frag. All down to MBK now. And hallzerk has the angle from connector as the back of the B site in quad, or for sandbags, of course, and they are now advancing towards sandbags. Djoko's going to get caught. And they still have these double grenades and flashes. In comes the first of the smokes. bodyy needs some frags here. We'll get Forest first. Heap is the low player coming in second, and bodyy will get 3. Very sharp on the third. NBK is there to help out on toward hallzerk. Bomb dropped in gap. This is a round for double pony, unless something ridiculous can happen for friberg here, and no, he'll get flanked fast by NBK. As my chat is enjoying saying, Dignitas is certainly coming up trumps many times in this game so far. Lekro, though, with a lovely fast entrance toward NBK in middle. Not a spot that you'd expect NBK to be sitting, but look at this. Djoko doing great work on the MP9. Needed a third, but Forest will finish it off. His ladder. That was a great start for Dignitas. hallzerk will take quite a lot of damage to that Molotov as he peeked into armed Dignitas players. To peek for 1, but he only gets the dink. Sends Lekro down to 12. 88 in 1 with the M4A4. So often you see by the looks of it. Djoko will get himself 1 though on the deagle. And now friberg is the only one left with the MAC-10. He can about to get flashed in. It is afroo up close. He'll swap to the AK. But Lucky and MBK are still here in position. The deagle's about to work out again. Djoko gets a take off from toward hallzerk. They'll activate MBK on the side. Djoko gets another headshot. And now Lucky can peek in good. If afroo's the first player to give up his life, then it could give Lekro a way back in. And he actually will be. Okay, this is interesting now. Molotov for close will actually burn Djoko off that angle, I believe, and it actually gets the frag. Okay, Lekro, that's 2 now. Faking the bomb, trying to lure bodyy out. That's another headshot for Lekro, and now it's all down to Lucky. Seconds to go. He's fully cleared out the flank, has Lekro. Will he expect Lucky up close? Lekro's going to have to pull out the bomb every ever so second. Oh, no. He does all close. Flashing through himself through the ramp smoke, but Djoko is here ready to defend. Does some damage to friberg, and with the last few bullets left in the clip, look at the amount of damage Djoko has done. Manages to get a reload off as well, realizes that Heap is going to be behind him, gets another head, and surely he doesn't get more than that. He doesn't. hallzerk finer than that. He is alright. hallzerk is the lowest HP player. It's up for the up here toward gap, but the flash is bang on. And now hallzerk will molly the close angle there. MBK still toward double stack. Needs to be wary about his position. Going in for a frag now by the sounds of it. His position is known. Now another flash will come in. It will actually get him off the angle. And look at the amount of damage done to Forest and hallzerk. Lucky is here in support. Both these players are full HP. And if Lekro gets taken down, he does. What can Forest and hallzerk do about this? hallzerk, of course, on the AWP. Low HP shouldn't matter as much. But he did switch out to the M4 anyway. Realizing that MBK is possibly quite low. He's playing up close to the smoke, but MBK will spot him over it. And now it's all down to Forest. In another 1 versus 2, he tries to shoulder pick the angle first, but Lucky catches him through the edge of the wall. And Dignitas can go straight in toward the A site. They've bursted here without double pony realizing at all. Heap had made so much progress up toward the site, which means afroo couldn't save his life. He can at least get hit 1 back, but there's a player right on top of him. Surely he doesn't get that frag. He doesn't. NBK can at least find Forest in the meantime, and that's a duel we've seen many times over the years. Where am I from? I'm from London, my friend. Yeah, the noise in the background is my music kit. It's something that I've used. HP, that's pretty comfortable in the end. Heap has taken 2. Another boost coming in. And that has just destroyed the hopes of dreams of double pony in this one. Holding down mouse 1 on the second. Getting both of them. And now, this poor old Djoko left alone on the site. He's about to get peeked from 3 different players. Somehow manages to take Heap before friberg rips his head off. Taking the bomb just to be absolutely certain there isn't someone lurking around the smoke. And he'll get it down in the open. Lekro is still lurking toward middle as well, and if MBK decides to go any further, he could be taken out on the angle. Flick round from Lekro. Lucky in a spot where he shouldn't be found with this SMG. Djoko up close. hallzerk look like he's ready to pre-fire at the angle. He can see the trajectory of those grenades as they come in, but look at Djoko. He's had enough. Straight in, but unfortunately for him, not many bullets left in his M4. Still manages to take Heap through the smoke, however, as he switches off to the AK-47. Traded, though, by friberg, and now he's the one to recover the AWP. Haven't seen friberg on an AWP for what feels like yonks. MBK looking toward middle. Should catch off for some aggression here from double pony. Some unneeded aggression. And that is exactly why DBL PONEY are not giving them any of it. afroo will just have the timing as well. Expecting Forest to be around the angle toward the main part of the site. friberg can trade. He's down to 23 HP. And in a situation where he don't think he can really plant the bomb. Can he even find a place to save here? He'll be on the corner. He'll be walking straight into the hands of afroo. Go. Playing around this. Has got a flash from a teammate, and it'll be a bang-on flash as well. afroo helps him out against HEAP. Quick double headshot coming in. friberg holding the angle, but his teammate in hallzerk is getting spammed down on the corner. But there we go. He will help him out in the end. Back into a 4 versus 4. hallzerk still toward the... That is so fast from Electro. I was about to make a point, but that headshot is ridiculously quick. He's looking for a second as well, and it's bang on. All done to afroo and bodyy now to try and keep this game alive. They're both rotating in from CT. bodyy going in aggressively for one. Will get smoked off. Nice step off on toward Electro, the hero of those ends. Play around the angle, but Dignitas has to play this one smartly. friberg will give up a lot of his health, though, toward the corner, and that angle from bodyy can be held. hallzerk will beat aggressively, though, and now it's all down to afroo. The kit is on the site to be picked up. Will no scope Forest up close and realizing the last player is there. That is so aggressively done from afroo. A very sick clutch. He should be able to pick up the kit and defuse and keep this game alive. How about that? And really, there wasn't technically much that Dignitas did wrong in that 2v1. They didn't peek him. They let him do the work. But I think Dignitas are a little bit angry about that one. Already straight into the A ramp. No hesitation. Taking down Djoko on the entry toward gap. But afroo is repositioned into that spot. They need to be careful. They don't give away too many bodies here. afroo again will peek wide. Oh, he's played so aggressively the last 2 rounds, and that has worked out for him in spades. Djoko can at least quickly trade from sandbags, and they have utility in the form of this molly to force bodyy off of the double stack. He'll go for the duel, but no. He deals with Forest. HEAP is immediately there on the trade, though. Now it's all down to NBK and Lucky. Bomb can be planted. No utility left for Dignitas. That is the problem, really, for them in this scenario. Lepko looking to channel with another headshot. Looking for a second. Oh, it's so close, but he whiffs it in the end. All down to NBK and up against HEAP. And our DBL PONEY going to keep this one alive even longer. NBK will tap the bomb. Both players pretty even health. HEAP going for the shoulder pick. Actually spots NBK on the corner. Doesn't go for the duel, though. If he did, maybe the game would be over by now. Then he's just going to run straight in and give NBK a 1 versus 2. Letgo going full committal there on the spray toward... He will go for the buy. hallzerk will not commit to the AWP. Back to the Krieg again. HEAP will take down Djoko, though, toward A immediately again. And that's another frag that has worked out so well for them in this game. Rotation is going to come straight back in toward the A site straight away. afroo is here and ready to defend. He's in there, really a one and done angle though, and never mind. NBK toward gap, looking to try and recover the situation. HEAP is low. He'll be the one to go in first. He'll be ahead of the grenade. NBK gets 1, almost 2 though. Big frag from friberg. Just takes the 90 in 1 dink. Now it's all down to bodyy and Lucky. Lucky's close up to the MP9, but he'll get picked out by friberg. So much damage done. Can't get 2. It's all down to bodyy. And how...